Hello, Indonesian learners, wherever you are. Today's we're gonna learn about the meaning of nggak habis pikir in the Indonesian language. Actually, I've made an article about this. So if you want to read, you are comfortable with reading, you can read the article on my blog. I will give you the link to the article in the description box down below. So you can see here meaning of nggak habis pikir, okay? And then we're gonna watch a short scene, and then we're gonna learn vocabulary that is used in the short scene. Nggak habis pikir, nggak habis. If you translate it word for word, it's kind of like it doesn't make any sense at all. Nggak, no. Habis, running out, like something that is empty, running empty. Okay, running dry. It it becomes empty, and then pikir means think, but like tidak habis pikir actually continuously thinking. Tidak habis berpikir, it means like tidak habis pikir from the word like tidak habis berpikir, continuously thinking. It means like you are continuously thinking why something doesn't happen like what it used to be, like what you think this is going to be like this, when in fact this is going to be the result is B, and then in simple words, nggak habis pikir mean you don't understand why something is like that. For example, we're gonna watch the short scene, so that you have a better understanding of the meaning of nggak habis pikir. So in this scene, this is from a movie called Dating Queen, episode 1. Okay, so here is Dina. Dina is engaged to a man named Adrian, and they kind of like they I don't know what to say. They prepare for getting married. They kind of like they're talking about when they're gonna marry it, and then just all of a sudden, in one day, Adrian dumped Dina. It's kind of like Dina is. I don't understand why he dumped me. Like say in this scene, Dina saying, "Aku nggak habis pikir." Okay, let's watch it.
Aku nggak habis pikir tau nggak
Aku nggak habis pikir tahu nggak. Aku nggak habis pikir tahu nggak. Tahu nggak is like, you know what? You can really like move in front. Tahu nggak? Aku nggak habis pikir, or you can use like what Dina use. Aku nggak habis pikir tahu nggak. I don't understand. You know what? Like that, because she couldn't understand why Adrian dumped him. Like they are getting married, in that moment of preparing things, and then suddenly Adrian dumped him. It's kind of like, what? That's why she said. That's why she says this. Aku nggak habis pikir tau nggak.
Pikir tau nggak aku salah apa?
Aku salah apa? Aku is informal for saya. Aku salah apa? Aku is informal for saya. I. Salah, mistake. What mistake have I done? Like that. What have I done wrong? Like, apa, what? I, wrong, what? If you translate word for word like that, but it means like, you know what? I don't understand. What have I done wrong?
Nggak salah apa-apa. Kurang ya?
Kamu nggak salah apa-apa. Kamu, you, nggak, no. Salah, wrong. Apa-apa. Apa-apa means like at all. You know wrong at all. Like that. Like the literal translation. You've done nothing wrong. Aku kurang ya. Aku kurang ya. She begins to blame herself here. Like, am I not good enough for him? Aku kurang. Kurang is in literal meaning it means like less. I less, right? Like it it sounds weird, like, but am I not good enough for him? Udah pasti aku kurang. Udah is a common reduction for sudah already. Like, udah pasti when you said something that is certain. Udah pasti begitu. I bet this will happen like that. So, udah pasti aku kurang. It certainly is that I'm not good enough for him. Kamu nggak salah apa-apa. You've done nothing wrong.
Kamu nggak salah apa-apa. There's nothing wrong with me. Stop it. There's nothing wrong with you.
And in Indonesian, nowadays, they combine a lot of English words when they're talking, so that you can hear Susan is using English combined with Kak. Kak is an honorific title to address older people because Dina is older than Susan. Then she says Kak. She called Dina with an honorific title Kak. There's nothing wrong with you.
Pastilah aku salah.
Pastilah aku salah. Pasti, it must be. Like, it is certain that I have made a mistake. Okay, like that. It is certain I must have made a mistake. Like,
Enggak.
enggak. Okay? Enggak and here, it means the same. It's just you will see a lot of variation in writing enggak. Like, sometimes you will see Indonesian people write it down like this, enggak, or sometimes you will see write this, sometimes you will see written like this or this, or so there are a lot of variation, but if you kind of like hear it like enggak, it means the same, enggak. It is here in this word and this word, it means the same.
Enggak, dia kan pasti di sini sama aku sekarang.
Kalau enggak, dia kan pasti di sini sama aku sekarang. Kalau enggak, if not, dia is is a pronoun for like I forgot how to I forgot about this, but this is a non-related gender. Dia can be he, can be she. If not, he would definitely be here with me now. Dia kan pasti certain di sini here sama aku, sama with aku, me, with me sekarang, now. Kalau enggak, dia kan pasti di sini sama aku sekarang. If not, he would definitely be here with me now.
Aku udah nggak bisa lagi di sini.
Aku udah nggak bisa lagi di sini. Aku udah nggak bisa. Aku udah. So, she stays in this villa, in this house. So, with Adrian, she lives with Adrian, and then she thinks that I can't stay here anymore. Aku udah nggak bisa. Nggak bisa lagi di sini, can't stay here anymore. It's kind of like, it's hard to translate word for word. Aku udah, I already not able to be here. Like that, like the literal translation. Aku nggak bisa lagi di rumah ini, guys.
Nggak bisa lagi di rumah ini.
Aku nggak bisa, okay? So she repeats, but with no udah. Aku nggak bisa lagi di rumah ini. So rumah ini is explanation. She gives more explanation. Here where? Di rumah ini. Rumah is house. Rumah ini in this house, guys. I can't stay any longer in this house, guys.
Guys, aku nggak bisa.
Aku nggak bisa is to be said when you cannot, and when you are not able to do something. Like, I can't do that. I can't do it. I just can't, like that. Aku nggak bisa like that.
Rumah ini terlalu banyak Adrian ya.
Rumah ini terlalu banyak Adriannya. Rumah ini, this house. House ini, this, house, this. terlalu banyak, too much. Adriannya. Adrian. House this, too much Adrian. This house has too much Adrian in it. It means like that.
Aku ngeliat kemanapun ada dia.
Aku ngeliat kemanapun ada dia gitu. Aku ngeliat like this. It has the same meaning like this. Ngelihat. And it comes from, for more formal, aku melihat. But in daily conversation, we usually say it like aku ngeliat. Or you can just erase this because this is not spoken actually. So I just omit this. Aku ngelihat. It's not ngelihat, but usually in daily conversation, just like what she says here.
Dia gitu. Aku ngeliat kemanapun. Aku ngeliat kemana. Aku ngeliat kemana.
Ngeliat, bukan melihat. It's not ngelihat. So I will erase that. Aku ngeliat kemanapun. Aku ngeliat kemanapun. I look everywhere. I look everywhere. Aku ngeliat. I look kemanapun, everywhere. Ada dia. There is he. Gitu is just like to emphasize this sentence. Aku ngeliat kemanapun ada dia. Gitu. It's like gitu is just to emphasize this. So you can just erase. You don't need to translate gitu. I look everywhere. There is he. That's it. Like that. So the literal translation like that, so that you don't need to translate gitu. Just giving the emphasis, so you can just omit that. Omit this word.
Manapun ada dia gitu.
So nggak habis pikir is usually said when you don't understand. Is usually said by the Indonesian people when they do not understand why it is like something happened that is not supposed to be like happening, but it's kind of like it happens, you know. What? Aku nggak habis pikir. Aku nggak habis pikir deh. I don't understand like that. So I guess that's it for now for the meaning of nggak habis pikir, and we have learned the vocabulary being used in this short scene, and I hope it helps you in your journey in learning Bahasa Indonesia. Talk to you soon and bye now.